Whoops. It's important to pay attention when you're speedrunning. Doing good. I had some sick runs tonight. It's pretty good runs. One in particular that was really good. What's under this room? Looks like there's a chamber underneath. Albert monk ass. Or maybe Albert dance game. That's what I meant. I am, thank you. Thank you. No missile drop. What the heck? Never lucky. Nobody has the bad luck I do. Did you guys see that? No. Okay. That was a pretty good reaction to missing that auto jump off the elevator. Yes, I've seen it. Smaller jump you do to get in that hole, the better the door transition is, by the way. So it's faster in two ways. It's faster because you're not doing a full jump to get in the hole. It's faster because the door transition's better. Bad if you miss it, though. Yep. The higher you jump in that room, when you come out of charge beam, the more the camera scrolls down. The more this camera scrolls down, the less it scrolls back up when you fall to the ground again. Nope. Yeah, the main thing you don't have to worry about it too much, Skate Man. But I just figured it's just a good thing to mention to people that are new because it's something they would totally miss. Potentially, probably would totally miss, and it can lose you a lot of time if you're totally not. If you're not paying any attention to it, you can definitely lose a lot of time to it. Mess us up. It's kind of slow now. We'll see what we get though. Like if you just go indoors completely willy-nilly, like you can lose a whole second in a door. If you really fuck up if you really fuck up the camera. That shit adds up though. It really does. Stuff like that. Stuff like that's so important. Because stuff like that is like it's just free time save or free. You're avoiding time loss for free. You don't have to do anything like it's hard to execute. You just know like where to jump in the doors. And after like hundreds of doors, then that shit adds up a lot. Of course, not all the doors matter. The camera can't move in the room. Doesn't matter really. 6. Pretty good. Not that great still, but because that was not the fastest Phantom entry. Still like 1 second, 1 or 2 seconds ahead of world record, which is not that great really. The world record had a slow Phantom. 2 power bombs is kind of shitty as well. But it's promising. It's got promise. Oh jeez. But yeah, stuff like that where like it's just knowledge and it's not, it's like knowing all the strats and optimizations is so huge. It's nothing that, like, especially when you don't have to do anything harder. You're just saving time just because you know shit. It's such a huge advantage to somebody that doesn't know this stuff. It's pretty bad. I haven't tried to do super jumps, so I don't know. I don't even know how you do them, so I'm not sure. I don't think anybody really knows how much arm pumping saves. 2 pumps is roughly a frame. That's a really rough estimate. So just count my pumps, divide by 2, convert it to frames, and then voila. I'm gonna say 10 or 15 seconds total. I think it's underestimated how much pumping saves over the whole course of the whole run. People will usually say 5 or 10 seconds. But I don't know if that's based on anything. No, it would be 120 pumps to save a second, roughly. That's roughly, though. I'm not entirely sure how accurate that is for every case. Oh, that sucks bad. Well, we just got screwed. Oh, thanks, Battle Crabs. It's a 60 FPS game, roughly. It doesn't run exactly at 60 FPS. This loses a lot of time to farm this frog, though. It's like a 1 second time loss. If you can get 2 power bombs from the crabs, 2 power bombs from the crabs versus having to farm the frog for just 1 power bomb. It's like, it's at least a 2 second difference overall. Being able to power bomb out of high jump area and not having to farm the frog. It's pretty painful. I mean, it all goes back to Fantoon's drop. He only dropped me one power bomb. So not having to farm the crabs at all, plus having the power bomb she needs, obviously ideal. I mean, the super count's good, I guess. Yeah, you know, soft log. Yeah, so if you don't have a power bomb here, the next best thing to do is use a regular bomb to kill the gamer on the way up. Or the Sova, excuse me. But it's slow. Because then you have to bomb that thing. At least I got some regular missiles, that's nice. No supers though. Pretty good. A little bit of bad luck, but Fantina was nice, so can't complain too much. Good backup. Alright, speed bugs. Don't you screw me too. That was okay. Thanks, Linux. Right. Kind of unfortunate to miss right side Bubble Mountain, but the backup was sick, so. Good thing about the backup to right side Bubble Mountain is you do get an extra super, and you actually, there's actually 10 or 15 frames saved in the next room because the lag's a lot less. When you kill the first bat with Spazer, or with the missile, and then Spazer shot the little block, it lags quite a bit less when you still have your invulnerability flashing. So it's a consolation prize for doing the backup. Doesn't balance a whole lot. Balances a little bit, I guess. Super's a bigger deal than getting the 10 or 15 frames less lag, but yeah, it's not too bad though. Yeah, no super at the end there, I was kind of shitty. What are you doing, Ridley? It's a really odd pattern. Not too bad considering what I had to deal with. It's just an unfortunate opening. You heard so much about me. So you're saying there's a chance. Nice, Key Hunter. Well played. Well, welcome. Hope you enjoy the stream. Ah, the door. Ooh, that's too high. Saved. Yeah, I don't know if many people will know to do that. But you can sort of save the jump through the room if you're a little high. You're otherwise going to hit the top of the safe station. Well, nice ammo drops. Give me 2 big healths. Heck. Samus. I hate you, Batuin. Oh, actually got 3 super drops from Batuin. That's pretty decent. It's not the pattern I want, though. Solid though. One super drop. What the heck, man? Something was barely off with the first round. You could tell by Dragon's color that she was... Looked like she was at 3,000 health after the first spark. You really want like 2550 or 2700 health. But she wasn't full red, which means she wasn't under 3,000. So that's how I needed to shoot that little super. Ideally, you would not use the extra super on Dragon, or a super at all. Otherwise, it was a great kill. Still pretty good pace. It's going to take a good run, but could still get a 27 in game time with this run. Had to be a solid finish, though. Whoops. I'll practice some on low percent ice for the multi-category tournament soon. But I'm not going to seriously run the category right now. If he drops. Okay, those are good drops. Whoa. Yeah, that freaking moss. Yeah, I think my low percent performance at GDQ was good. The funny thing about that race, the last one, the second one I did, the race, I didn't really have any backups for the, if it went wrong. Because it was a race, I was like, oh, not everybody's gonna die. Good mother brain. Nice turn. I don't know. Depends on how adamant I am to keep running the category. It's hard to tell until you actually do it, you know? I mean, that's why it's so funny when people come in and it's like, 43x is possible. It's like, how the fuck do you know? 42x is possible. It's like, before I actually started speedrunning this, again, this recent grind, I didn't know how much time I could save on it. So, like, how some rando thinks they're, like, so certain they know is, like, it's kind of funny. It's just hard to predict, I mean. You can theorize, but, you know, somebody actually has to do it. Yeah, 44x is definitely possible, but other than that, if you start talking 43x, that's like way harder. Is it possible? Probably, but yeah, I don't know. It's still like insanely difficult with the current tech. I mean, we're already in an insane sort of territory. Current world record. Saving 15 seconds on that. 17 seconds. It's like, jeez. I don't know. I think it will be. Yo, the Gods team. I think pretty sure this is a 27. Yeah, it was a nice run. Thanks. That was really good. Was it like a 23, 41 or 42 Ridley kill too? It's pretty good. Pretty solid that game. Toshak, thank you for the sub. Resub. Thanks. I'm not 100%. My throat's actually showing improvement today for like the first time. It's felt better and better, and like the tonsils of swelling has gone down for like 10 days. But there's this like, I don't know what you call it, like scar tissue or some sort of white tissue that coated my throat and my tonsils for like the last 10 days. It's actually starting to dissipate now. It feels fucking amazing. to get some of that stuff getting out. What happened to me, I still don't know. We went to the doctor twice. The first time it was like a viral, they said it was an unknown viral infection, and they noticed my blood pressure was really high. It was like 160 over 120 or 170 over 120. They were like, oh shit, we need to get you some blood pressure medicine. So we got the blood pressure medicine, and I brought it home. I took it that night, and I woke up and my head was pounding, my neck was hurting and stiff for like 3 or 4 hours every day. And that went on for like 3 or 4 days. And then my throat started hurting bad again. Well, see, like before I went to the doctor the first time, I had like a mild fever and a sore throat, but it wasn't that bad. Anyway, after the blood pressure medicine and having those neck and head pains, I thought it was the blood pressure medicine, so I called them and got a different type of blood pressure medicine, but it still was doing it. And after 3 or 4 days of that, my tonsils started swelling up and they got huge, and then all that white tissue started showing up, and it was excruciating, y'all. The first 3 or 4 days was excruciating, and like the day before I went to the doctor the second time, and the day after I went to the doctor, the day I did go to the doctor and came back home, I was in so much pain. Like my throat and my head was still pounding, and my neck was still like stiff and really hurting a lot. They did a mono test, and second time they did a mono test, and they did a throat swab, but they said they didn't find anything bacterial in my throat. So I don't know what the hell it was. I still don't know. But I think I'm getting better now. I'm so glad to be on a man. It's like 2 or 3 weeks I've been sick. Thanks, yeah, me too.